Kitty Street. Welcome to the Christmas collab. As you saw in the thumbnail, I am doing a collab with 5 other beautiful ladies. They're going to be putting on a show for you tonight. So after you watch my video, you'll need to go check out those 5 other ladies. They have something special in store for each and every one of you, and we're calling it the Christmas collab. And we always just by default pick a Temu mystery swap because we all shop on Temu, and you probably know these ladies. If you're not, subscribed to them, go ahead and subscribe to their channels. You will not be disappointed. And we're going to jump into the video. So like, share, comment. And if you're new, yes, I'm doing a Christmas collab. And not only are we doing a Christmas collab, I'm also doing a cookie exchange, a contest, and there's also some other things that I'm going to be talking about as far as the future of Wendy, aka Kitty Street. So starting with the very first thing is that on this Temu mystery swap for this Christmas collab, we do have a Secret Santa, and we decided to use Temu. And you go on Temu and you shop till you drop for that person that you were supposed to buy for, and you're not supposed to let anybody know. And what happened is we have like a $40 or $50 budget, and they pick out items that they think you will like. And guys, I have a Secret Santa, and it's all right here in this bag, and I'll be revealing it here in just a moment. Now, we also had decided to do a small cookie exchange, which I do have some cookies back here, and I'm going to take a bite out of mine here in a second. And on my video, I am running a contest, which I wanted to tell you guys right off the bat. I had well over 100 cards. I think it was 37 plus people who wrote in and answered 5 questions of how well do you know Kitty Street. But let's start off first with a couple of other things. Right here, I have 2 stockings. One has a W on it, and one has a Z on it. And each one of these have, they're pretty full. They've got a lot of things inside of there. And I'm asking you guys, who want to participate on this video, stay tuned to the end, because I'm going to tell you how you are going to be entered into the contest for the 2 stocking giveaway, the 2 little stocking giveaway. And then this one is the Z, and it also is pretty filled with lots of little bitty goodies. And so yes, I am running that contest as well, and that will be announced, I'll tell you in just a moment after when we get to that part of the video. Okay, so I am going to start off with my cookies. So we were all trying to bake cookies. Some of us just, threw the hat in and went ahead and bought some cookies. I'm going to show you the reveal here on this can, and it looks like I got me some store-bought cookies, and I know what they are. They're actually fudge Oreo cookies, and they're really my favorite cookie out there. I was hoping to get the vanilla ones, the all white ones, but they had sold out, so I guess this is what I got. So this is fudge on top of an Oreo cookie. And yes, thank you, Secret Santa, for thinking about me and picking one of my favorites. And I'm gonna take a little bite here. That was a delicious, delicious, delicious cookie. Thank you, Secret Santa. So without further ado, let's jump on in to this Secret Santa bag that says it's the most wonderful time of the year. So I'm going to ask you that question. Is it the most wonderful time of the year? Well, anytime you're going to get some gifts, especially mystery gifts, it's definitely the most wonderful time of the year to me. All right, so again, if I didn't already say it, we had a budget between like $40 and $50. I pretty much stuck to my budget on the person that I had. And yeah, I think, I got a lot of different items. I tried to be picky and choosy, you know how I am. So I don't know what these things cost. I don't know much about anything because I'm just going to start randomly pulling them out of the bag. It's kind of terrifying and mystifying and crazy all at the same time when you do these hauls, because you don't know what you're going to be getting. You have no clue. But I'm going to pull out this first thing, and it looks like it's going to be some clothing, and I do see that it's got a 3X right here, so it's probably my size. Let me see, what is this? I think it's clothing. What is this? Okay. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, so, oh my gosh, right on time. I actually love these. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. It is the one with the pockets. So I have a few, I actually have 3 of these gowns off Temu. I call them gowns, but I wear them around the house. And they have the doggone pockets, but they're long. And one thing I do like about it, and I'm glad that this material is the heavier, thicker one. I have a black one like this. That's a heavier one. The purple one and the royal blue one I have is very, very thin and shiny. And I mean, I wear it and it's nice, but for winter, this is going to be perfect because it's long and it has short sleeves. Because when I have things that have long sleeves, I tend to get a little hot. Love it. This is going to be something that I'm going to wear. I'm going to rock this bad boy all winter long and beyond. Yes, yes, yes. I love, love, love this. You've probably been watching some of my videos and hearing me talk about the things that I love. If I was to do a top 10 of things that I purchased off Temu this year, these gowns would definitely make it in to the top 10 for sure because they're awesome. Love, love, love it. Okay, what's next? What's next? It looks like it's some jewelry, or it looks like it's a little jewelry box. Let me open it up and see. Okay. It says size 8. I'm thinking, oh, so maybe there's some rings in here. Let's see. Let's just see. Okay, so it is a box with some rings. Oh my gosh. So here is the box. And I have seen these sets on Temu, but I've never picked them out. I never have. What size, what styles are these? Let's see them. We're gonna open them. I'm gonna take my little ring off here that I got off Temu as well. I hope I can fit in a size 8. I fluctuate. Lately, the size 9s have been falling off of me. Because again, my fingers have a mind of their own. They do whatever they want to do. This might be a snug fit. It may not even fit. We're about to find out. And only reason why I say that on this one, oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. Is because of this thicker band. And I bet you more than anything, it fits. I am amazed. I am totally and utterly amazed that it fit on my hand. I wonder, can I take it off? We're about to try it off in a minute. But look at that. Oh, my goodness. Now, getting it off. No, it's actually coming off. I'm not even believing it because it looks like it would be really, really tight. Okay, so you got this first one. And I'm going to go just ahead and stick it in here. So I guess that's what you do. Oh. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then here's the second one. It looks like it's just a regular circle band. Yeah, that one fit right on in, right on. So that's very pretty. So basically it's like a little, I thought it was 3, but it's 4 rings here. So that one's that one. This one is pretty too. Oh. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. You did good, Secret Santa. I like it. I really do. I really do like these. I'm kind of blown away with them. And then there's one more. It's like a little rope. I like it. I think it's gorgeous, this set. And it's got its little case there that this would have been perfect for traveling. Oh my gosh, I think I'm going to wear that one ring I didn't think was going to fit for the rest of the video, unless I get some other kind of jewelry in there. This one is gorgeous. This is probably the favorite one of them all. I love the sides of it. They're so blingy, bling, bling. Okay, love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see what this board is right here. Let me see. It keeps popping out. Let's see what this is. What does it say? Oh, yeah, there we go. I can see it real good. I love this. And you know what? Right about now, I do need to breathe. And I know the perfect place to put this. Oh, yes. We all need to take a breather right about these holidays, right? Because they could drive you a little bit wonky. But thank you, Secret Santa. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me see what this big piece is right here. I might know what this is. I don't think it's a blanket. I think it might be a rug. And if it is, oh my gosh, and it's the perfect color because I do, you know, I like to get the rugs from my bathroom. I try to change them out pretty often. Yes, this is a rug. Ooh, it's a big one too. The looks are deceiving because it was folded up. Oh my gosh, guys, look, this sucker is long. Long, long, long. I love it. And it has this backing on it too, so it's going to stay. It's fluffy. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the way it feels, guys. It's like, I don't know, it's just soft and nice, and it's going to fit perfectly in my bathroom. I like the way the flooring has like that marble white and kind of gray thing, and I like the way the gray touches off of it. I do put other accents colors throughout the bathroom, but this is going to be perfect. This is massive. I have been looking at the rugs on Temu, and I got several in my cart, but I don't think they're as nice as that one. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I think we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Let me see what this, there's another sign. Okay. All right. It's, are we manifesting here? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. 100,000 subscribers, and this is the faux YouTube plaque that they send out to you when you hit that number. I'll probably fall over and be comatose if that happens one day, right? I can only dream. And the good thing about this is this sign, I was about to say, yeah, it came, I mean, it's a little, you know, a little bit pumped up right there, but not bad, because some of the signs that I get, they are all, you know, wrinkly and bent up, and they're just beyond repair. This one's okay, and it's nothing on the back. I love it. I love it. I actually really do like this too. 100,000 subscribers. So, you know, get to clicking, guys. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Tell everybody about it so I can get me a real deal, right? But until the meantime, oh my gosh, I absolutely positively love this. And of course, all YouTubers and influencers, their goal is to get that plaque, right? I never knew that they had them on Temu, you know, the faux ones. That's awesome. Okay, how many more? I think is this the last item? Oh, it is. Oh my gosh, it's over already. Okay, so here is one last item, and it looks like it's some more clothing, I think. Looks like a t-shirt. 3X on here. Okay, so let's see what this is. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's almost done. What is this? It's a V-neck. Oh gosh, I'm going to be wearing this after the first of the year. Do you see that, guys, what that says? I'm not going to repeat it. You'll just have to read it. But I like it. I love the fact that it's a V-neck. So my Secret Santa had a very humorous, you know, thought to all the things that you got me, and I absolutely love it all. I love this t-shirt too. It is so right on certain times. I'll be wearing this when I don't feel like doing anything that day. Yes, Secret Santa, thank you very much. And I'm so happy with all the things that you sent me. And guys, all you that are watching, one of the things I want you to try to guess is, who do you think out of the other 5 ladies that are on the thumbnail and that you're going to go watch their channels, which one of them do you think is Wendy, aka Kitty Street's Secret Santa? So you're going to put that in the comment, but don't only put that. So wait till the end, because there's something else I want you to add to the comments as well, if you want to participate in the contest for the little 2 stockings back there. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe that everything was so nice, so well thought of, and so pretty. I really do like everything. Thank you again, Secret Santa. Again, make sure you go and watch everybody's channel. They all have a different spin on what they're doing for the Christmas collab. I wanted to keep it, you know, really simple and just kind of bring the Christmas cheer. And, you know, I always love the Secret Santa idea because I feel like everybody should be getting some kind of gifts at Christmas, right? In my opinion. Now, let's talk about the Christmas exchange contest. I did ask around, it was November 15th, I believe it was, or the 14th. I reached out to my subscriber base and I said to them, if you want to do a Christmas card, or actually I said a holiday card or any card, it could be a birthday card, it could be a Thanksgiving card, a Halloween card, whatever. Just send in a card and answer 5 questions on how well do you know Wendy, aka Kitty Street. Now, some of the subscribers had already, you know, sent in cards because they were Johnny on the spot and they had to, you know, send me an email, which I, you know, found their card and I wrote on there what the answers were. Some of them put them in the comments and some of them on my birthday live video commented as well. And so I added, you know, all the people that I could, as many people as I, you know, fairly, you know, that sent in a card and answer the questions. I put those into this box behind me. It wound up being about 37 people. Like I said, over 100 something people sent cards, and that's not counting who you sent to my mom. You out a card. So in this box right here is 37 cards. And I'm going to draw. I just stuck them in this box, and they're all in here, you know, in like an alphabetical order, because I do want to do a drawing. And in this thing is all the 37 names. They're like on little Santa Claus paper, and I am going to do a little bit of drawing on them. And yes, let me put this lid over here. And I am going to reach in, and I'm going to pick out, you know, a random name. And again, I want to say thank you to every single person who sent in, you know, any type of card, and you did write down the questions, or you followed up with them, you know, with the instructions that I gave you for all you early birds out there. So good luck. And the winner is going to be giving, now I went through everybody and they all were in the United States. So I'm still going to probably do an e-gift card. But if, you know, it depends on what you want. But I think it's going to be an e-gift card, and I will be sending those out very, very soon. But good luck, best wishes, and thank you guys for sending in the questions because it was awesome. And let's go draw for a winner. And I'm going to put that one back and get this one. And the winner is, I love this kind of stuff. I really, 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 really do. Is, if I can get it open, Teresa de Francesco, and I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that name as well. You are the winner of the holiday exchange contest because you sent in a card, which I'm going to find it and I'm going to read it right now, and you actually put in the 5 questions. And what are the 5 questions, you say? Well, let me go find Teresa's card. I have them in alphabetical order, so I'm going to have to go through here to the D's right quick. And there's quite a few, so bear with me. Here she goes. So she is she's in Florida, and this is her card that she sent in. It says Merry Christmas, and then she has the answers right here, okay? And her card basically says, Dear Wendy, have a holly jolly Christmas. Wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Love, Teresa. And then she has the 5 questions, and there was a bonus question. Now, I am going to wait till the end because I actually am going to do another winner. Why not? It's Christmas. We're going to go for a second drawing on a second winner, and then I will announce, or I will say the we'll read the questions together. How about that? And then we'll see how well you know and if they got them right. Now, I did say if they did not get the answers right, they still win. But we're going to see how close Teresa knows Wendy, aka Kitty Street, here in a minute. But we're going to draw a second winner. And again, this is going to be for an e-gift card. I wish that I could give every single person who is subscribed and watches my channel, you know, an e-gift card. But I can't, but I can pick one or two of you guys every once in a while and give back to you just for watching and supporting me in my dream. And who is the second winner going to be? Who is it going to be? We're going to go with this one right here. Who is it? Drum roll, please. Randy Neff. Oh my goodness, Randy. I do remember your card because, honey, who would not remember it? She is the lady who sends me the beautiful diamond art stuff. Congratulations, Teresa, and congratulations, Randy. Let me find your card because I do want to show you guys what it looks like. I'm getting there. Hold on. Here we go. I see it right here. It's kind of a oblong looking one. I am just so happy for you two guys. This is Randy's card that she sent in. Didn't I tell you it was beautiful? This is like a diamond art. Now, she did send in me a pair of earrings, but I put them on and they're upstairs on my dresser. I wore them throughout the video, and she has, you know, the answers to the question here. And she says, Dear Wendy, Merry Christmas to you and your family. And then she's got the questions and the bonus answers. And then she says something. She was telling me, she says, I will be sending out a package shortly. I just have a couple of things to finish up. And then she says, take care, have a great week. And the note, go to Hobby Lobby to order a matted picture frame. And she's talking about some diamond art that she sent to me. If you guys have been following me and watching me, she sent me one that's Harry Potter and one that's Cinderella. That's just absolutely gorgeous. She says every other week Hobby Lobby has that deal that is 50% off. And then now Michael's every other week is 70% off. So don't have the earrings with me to show you, but she had some, you know, diamond art earrings that were absolutely gorgeous. Dang, I wish I had them here, but congratulations, Randy, and congratulations, Teresa. Basically, just reach out to me via email at kittystreetxxl@gmail.com. But I'm feeling, you know, very festive. And I think that I want to draw one more name, right? One more name before I go into the last part of this, you know, Christmas collab, because it is Christmas time. It's a time of giving. And yes, I think there's one more bestie out there in the world that deserves an e-gift card at Christmas, I hope. I just know that it's meant for you or you or you or you or you. I'm just kidding, right? No, I wanted to pick, I knew I was going to pick at least 2 to 3 people, and I really appreciate you guys. You know, it means a lot. I cannot do this without you, right? All right, so we're going to go one more time. We're going to go one more time into this bucket full of Santa Clauses. And who is going to be the winner? It's going to be, another drum roll, please. Who is it going to be? We're going to read my whole name. Crystal Vickers. Guys, and I chicken scratched all your names like really fast onto these little Santa Claus wrapping paper because I didn't know what to do. Crystal Vickers, let me get your card. It should be easy because yours at the very end, V. So Crystal Vickers, you know, she's been following me for quite a while. You are definitely a bestie. She actually made me an owl that I used to keep right behind me on all my videos, and her name is Willow, and she's in Oklahoma. And this is her card. And I know she usually does do like these handmade cards. And I don't know if you might have sent this in, which is just absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it. But sometimes, you know, like she was trying to get it in for the contest. Well, honey, you made it, okay? So this says, at Christmas time, it's only natural to think about the ways you make the world so merry and bright. Not just in this season, but all year long. And then she's got Kitty, and though you don't hear it nearly often enough, hope you know how very appreciated you are, all at the holidays and always. Merry Christmas. And she says, hope you have an amazing close to the end of this year And the next one is filled with everything you want and need. Exclamation mark. Your bestie, Crystal V. And she's got the answers to the questions here. And she was basically saying this card will probably be late. But we'll see what happens. And I got it in time for the contest. Okay, so Crystal, congratulations to you. Randy, Nev, congratulations to you as well. And Teresa, I'll say Teresa D. So guys, just each one of you go ahead and send me the email where you want the e-gift card sent to you, because it will be sent via email, and I will work on getting that to you as soon as I possibly can. Yes, it's a wonderful time of the year to be able to give back to those who, you know, support me and my dream. Now, real quick, we're going to talk about what were the 5 questions, and we're going to see if everybody got them right. So I'm just going to kind of pull everybody's card out, and I'm going to, you know, say it right quick just because I can. And then I've got one last thing I want to do before I wrap up this Christmas collab. And guys, I do hope everybody is, you know, going to have a wonderful Christmas and a happy, happy new year. And I'm trying to come up with a slogan for 2026. And here's what I want to say to everybody. Did you thrive in 2025? And I don't mean every day, 365 days. If you thrived, you know, even one time in something that you accomplished or something that you got done that you didn't think you were ever going to get done, or you got through something that you didn't know if you were going to make it through it, honey, that's thriving in my book. So comment, let me know that, along with who you think the Secret Santa is. But there's more that I want you to put in the comments before we head out the door. Okay, so number 1 question was, every month of 2025, I was actually, you know, coming up with these catchphrases, and I was telling you a word to put in the comments, you know, just to, you know, make sure you were engaging and following me through the video and all that stuff like that. And occasionally I would, you know, throw in words like peace, kindness, gentleness, joy, those little words. And if you know what those words are, and answer is C, fruits of the spirit. And it looks like Randy got a C. Teresa put she wrote out fruits of the spirit. And also Crystal, you put a C. So yes, it was fruit of the spirit. Now, a lot of people put Disney, and I could see that because I did talk a lot about Disney. But most of the words, if you went back and checked every single month, there was, you know, a couple of videos where I, you know, put in the fruits of the spirit. So good job paying attention. And question number 2, guys, was, what is my grandson's name? And I already know, if you didn't know this one, then you definitely have not been watching me for any time at all, because he's my heart and my soul, and I do talk about him quite often, and I really appreciate you allowing me to do it, because again, that's my little man. So it is, for that answer, was going to be A, Zaire. I said Seth was like the second one, and then I think it was Alex, but A is an apple for Zaire for sure. And it looks like Randy, you got it. Crystal, you have an A, and then Teresa, you wrote Zaire out, so that is correct. All 3 of you know me so far. Okay, question number 3. Basically, I was saying that and I show a video of one of my favorite stores. It's one of the few stores that I could actually drive my car to, go in and walk around and find some really, really good deals. Almost as cheap as Temu, right? Lordy, every time I go into Dee Dee's discount store, and if you've ever watched those videos for the last year and a half, and I mean every single time. Now, I don't always go every month. I mean, there for a while I was going, you know, a lot, but I kind of spread it out. But every time I would go and make a trip to Dee Dee's, I would come out with a fan fiction item, and this is every time. And there would be actually a lot of it at certain times, but I'd only pick like one thing. Maybe sometimes I'd pick 2. And I asked what were the fan fiction items. And I said, was it Cinderella? Was it Haunted Mansion? Or was it Harry Potter? And I already know, you guys know it. Teresa wrote Harry Potter. So did Crystal. She wrote out Harry Potter, and Harry Potter was C. And Randy put C. So yeah, you girls know me, right? You rock. Okay, and then number 4, the question was, I had gotten a lot of handmade, and sometimes I call them characters. They were different, animals and things like that. And I didn't make this up. There was no way I could, but I had wrote like, which character did I not receive from a, in friend mail? And the first one was an otter, Otter. The second one was an owl. And the third one was an octopus. And I didn't really realize that was O. I didn't, that just happened like that. But I already just said that Crystal sent me in an owl that she, handmade, and I named her Willow. So I did get an owl. And then my other beautiful friend, Susan Norris, my Tennessee pen pal, she sent me an octopus. And I don't know if I named him. I think I call him Ollie the octopus. I'm pretty sure that's what I call him. I don't know if we actually gave him an actual name, but I did get an octopus and I did get an owl, but I've not ever received an otter. And Randy, you put A, which is correct. And Crystal, you've got otter. And also Teresa, you got otter. You guys deserve this e-gift card. And I'm not saying the other ones that didn't win didn't know, because I've been looking at them and, a lot of you had the right answers. Now, there is the fifth question is a little controversial, and I was going to, go ahead and say it, a disclaimer. If you said one or two of these answers, there could be a dual answer, because I did go back and look at a lot of my videos, and I did say one of the phrases quite often, maybe probably even more. But in the question, I was going to say, what phrase did Wendy, aka Kitty Street, say the most in 2025, and had the t-shirt to prove it? But I forgot to put that part in the question, and these were the things that I put on there. Now, I always said we're going to thrive, THRIVE, in 2025. But on my little questions to you guys, I said we're going to strive in 2025, which is wrong. I didn't say that. And then number 2 was, it's stinking cute. It's so stinking cute. Now, I did say that quite a lot, but I don't have a t-shirt that says that. But if I ever find one that says that, oh my gosh, I'm definitely going to snatch that up if it was a V-neck. And then the third question was OMG Becky. And guys, this stuff just, it just comes out of my brain and then out of my mouth. I don't have any rhyme or reason. There's no story behind it. It's just something that I say. And I do have a t-shirt from Temu that says OMG Becky. And I wish I shouldn't, I wish I would have forgot to put that part in there. But if you would put, it's stinking cute or OMG Becky, either one of those are, right. So all 3 of you have, basically you have OMG Becky. All of y'all do have OMG Becky, but I do know there's a few of you that put stinking cute, and I was going to accept that too, especially if you're a winner. Now, there was one bonus question, and then I'm going to wrap it up, guys, with a special last thing that all of us on the collab agreed to do. And that was, I do Mondays with Mom, and it's such a special night that I can spend time with my mom. She usually shops on Temu or does something, and we get on and we just, talk and chat and laugh and laugh and laugh. And I don't know, I don't never really say her name, here or there. I sometimes will say it and sometimes I don't. So the bonus question was, Mondays with Mom is such a hit, but do you really know her name? Is it just Mom, or do you know what her real name is? And here it is. So Randy, you put the right answer. And then Teresa, you put the right answer. And Crystal, you didn't write it on here, but I know you know it because I've seen you write it on other things. I guess you might not have, you just maybe forgot to put it on there. It's Susan. So Mom's name is Susan, and all of you got it. So I showed you in the beginning these stockings, these little stockings. So in the comments, before I wrap up the video, if you want to participate in, guessing how many items are in this little stocking foot that says a W, and then you guess for both of them. Don't just send in one guess. Try to guess for the W and the Z on both of them. So in the comments, this is what I want you to do. First of all, guess who my Secret Santa is. Pick one of the ladies and see if it's going to be a match. That isn't going to deter you from, this. And then guess. And you know how I roll when I pack these things in here. So I'm not going to give any hints, but just, put what you think. And if there's, 20 people that guess the right answer, you're going to go into the bowl and I'm going to draw your name, and there'll be one winner for the W and one winner for the Z. And I will be mailing you a small little, actually a Minnie and Mickey Mouse stocking. And it's probably going to have, some kind of gift card in it or something like that. Something that you can use. And yeah, so when are we going to reveal these? Well, let me tell you, I'm going to come back to, I'll probably give it today and tomorrow for everyone to come and watch the video for the Christmas collab. And so by, Monday-ish, I'll come back and check all the comments and start tallying up, those of you who put the guesses in there. And we are going to reveal the stockings on Christmas Day. So yes, I know people are really, really, really busy on Christmas Day, and they do all this and do all that. But there are also people out there that don't do anything at all. And I think, for me to come out and talk to you for 30 minutes, 40 minutes or whatever, pulling out some items in a stocking and just chit-chatting, I think that's just lovely. And on the 25th, I will announce the winner and then our winners, because there will just be two winners on this contest, and you will get your little stockings mailed to you. Now, they may not make it before, they're not definitely going to make it before Christmas. I was going to say they're not going to make it maybe by the first of the year, but I'll do my best to get them to you. Okay, guys? All right, so wrapping up this Christmas collab that's actually been very, very, very beautiful. We were asked to read a story, and I was like, I don't know what story I want. And it's, we wanted to gear it around Christmas. So I got to thinking about something that, I watch every single year. I talk about it every single year, and I cry about it every single year. And if you don't know this movie, you're probably not going to understand what I'm about to read here, but I'll give you the gist of it, okay? So the movie that I watch is called It's a Wonderful Life, okay? There's a story behind it. It's about, the main character. He's wanting to leave the small town and travel and do he wants to explore the world, but everything is just against him. And he, every year something happens, and then 20 years passes by and he's still in the town and he's not happy, right? And he, he gets married, he has a bunch of kids, the house is falling apart. Can we all relate to that? And it's just a boo-hoo-hoo situation. But what happens? He wants to end his life, and he's going to go jump off a bridge. But before he jumps off the bridge, an angel named Clarence, of all things, comes and takes him around and shows him how his life would be if he didn't have the things that were going on, that no one ever knew him, and he actually went off somewhere and maybe did the things he did. But that is it's giving me chills just talking about it. I cry about that movie every single year, but it's a must watch for me, because every time I watch it, it reminds me of something I'm going to tell you about, because I'm going to read a little snippet from the book here in a moment. But before I do that, I did get some friend mail from my Tennessee pen pal. She actually sent me the shirt, and I contemplated on wearing that for this video, but I wanted to, be like I wanted to wear this, so this is what you got. But she sent me this card, and I've had it for a few days now, and it just says Wendy, aka Kitty Street. And I have to show you this because I'd already picked out what story I was going to read when she sent this to me. Oh, and this is the same character from the It's a Wonderful Life. So you know where I'm going with this, Susan. This is why I told you I'm going to wait and do it on, my Christmas collab for today. And inside it, she has, put different stickers. This one here is one of my favorites of all things of the movie. It's just got the lasso, the moon. You've got to watch it. You'll know what it's talking about. And it says, Wendy, wishing you a holiday season full of love, laughter, and wonderful things that make life so special. With love, your Tennessee pen pal. And she's got, amidst the hustle and bustle of the holidays, I hope you get to experience moments of peace and relaxation. those words hit home, because before I got this, I was not having a peaceful moment at all. I was running and doing and buying and shopping and pulling myself left and right because it's the holidays. If you're like me, you do too much. You commit to too much. So this kind of slowed me down, and I did. I took a step back and I said, you know, I'm going to just enjoy this. And that's why this video has been the way it has been. No fluff, no craziness, no difference, no snapping the fingers and changing everything, because I just wanted to sit down amongst friends right before Christmas, you know, pick some contest winners of some beautiful people that know me and that have been supporting me, and do another contest and do it again, and maybe even do another contest with the members channel, which we've talked about that. Yes, and here is an ornament that she sent, and I'm going to put this on my Christmas tree. It says, "Dear George, remember, no man is a failure who has friends." And it says, "Thanks for the wings." And I'm about to read my part of the story, if I can, if I don't get too emotional. And Susan, I want to say thank you for thinking about me with this card. The t-shirt also says, you know, it's a wonderful life. The key to this whole Christmas collab is it really is a wonderful life. So I told you the backstory of this, and you probably already know it. And if you don't, now you do. So it's a tragic situation going on. This angel comes from out of nowhere. He's a goofball, and he's trying to get his wings. And when I say this, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And I'm only going to read the last, this one little section, and then we're going to end the video here, I promise you guys. But it basically is how I feel with my subscribers and my besties, is when you think that you're not doing anything or making any difference, and you want to go jump off a bridge, don't do it. Let me read this because I'm getting very choked up. And it's just because, guys, we have such awesome lives, and we've got to pull ourselves out of the dump when we get like these thoughts in our head. And that's why I picked this story. Not to be a ending on a sad note, but this is how I feel when I start thinking those crazy thoughts. It says, this character's from a place called Bedford Falls, and that's where he was trying to leave all these years since he was a little boy. It says, "Everyone in Bedford Falls that George had ever helped turned out to support him in his time of need. They could replace..." And so basically, the angel shows him the life that he could have had, not knowing any of these people that he had known all these years. And it was horrible for him. And, you know, he didn't want that. So he came back to reality. He no longer wanted to harm himself. And now, you know, the situation is, the reason why he got into this place is that a mean old, you know, villain of the movie, and he's basically about to put the main character George in jail, and if he don't raise a bunch of money. And the thing is George didn't do this. It was his, you know, family member who was, you know, careless. And he wasn't really careless, but he was careless. But bottom line, George was going to be penalized for it, and he was going to lose everything. And the villain basically says to George, "You would be better off dead than alive. Your insurance policy would, you know, take care of all this." And that's where the thought of, maybe I need to go jump off a bridge, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to read this part, and I'm going to try to read it with a straight face. But every time I read this, I think about my subscribers, and I think about, you're there for me. And I think you understand why I say this, because I'm going to read this part and we're going to wrap it up. It says, "Everyone in Bedford Falls," that's where the main character George has been his whole life and been trying to get away from. "Everyone in Bedford Falls that George had ever helped turned out to support him in his time of need. They could replace all the missing money by adding together what little cash they each had. The business would survive. George may never have left the little town of Bedford Falls, but he spent every day of his life helping people all around him. And those people, in turn, were there for George when he needed them. So basically, be there for someone when they need you. And that's what I'm doing. I'm making friends. I'm making videos. I'm having fun because it is a wonderful life. And he has a little girl, and she has a little saying, and this little bell says it all. It says, teacher says, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. And it even has on the bell, it's a wonderful life. And that, my friends, wraps up Wendy, aka Kitty Street's Christmas collab video for today. Again, congratulations to the 3 beautiful winners. And guys, there'll be plenty of other contests. Always, always participate, because you never know. You might be the next winner. And in the comments, just try to figure out who my Secret Santa was for all these goodies that I got today. And thank you again, Secret Santa. Guess how many items are in the W stocking and how many items are in the Z stocking. Just put a Z equals what many you want to guess, and the W, and each one of them have a different amount. So that gives you a tip right there. And then tune in on Christmas Day, and we will reveal the winners for those stockings. Guys, again, thank you so much for being my friends and put me in the place of George in this book. And I believe you would always be there for me in my time of need, and I would do my best to do the same for you. All right, guys, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Of course, I'll be seeing you in videos very, very soon. But thank you for watching this Christmas collab. I had the best time making this video, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. And again, go watch everybody else's video, because like I said, everybody has their own spin on how they're doing it. And this is, like, to me, a wonderful way to give back to all of you who support us all year long. All right, guys, like, share, comment, and I will see you very, very soon.